Alright, on our last video about Ventoy, a viewer asked a great question. Can you actually install Windows 11 on a PC that fails Microsoft's compatibility check using Ventoy instead of Rufus? The answer is yes, and today I'm testing it live on this 6th generation PC that's officially unsupported for Windows 11. Let's see if Ventoy's built-in bypass option actually works. Usually, with Rufus, installing Windows 11 on this specific PC takes less than 20 minutes. We'll see how long it takes with Ventoy. Quick context on the test machine. This is a 6th generation Intel Core PC, Skylake architecture. Microsoft's official Windows 11 requirements start at 8th generation Intel processors with TPM 2.0 support. This PC has a CPU generation that's 2 full generations below the official cutoff. Here's what's required. A Ventoy USB drive, already set up from our previous video. If you haven't created one yet, go back and follow that tutorial first. It takes about 5 minutes. An official Windows 11 ISO, downloaded from Microsoft.com. Never use a third-party ISO source. A backup of any data on the target PC. We're doing a full installation, so back up anything important first. If you already have your Ventoy drive built, let's enable the bypass setting. Normally, Ventoy is already configured by default to bypass the Windows 11 requirements, but I'll show you how to do it anyway, just in case it hasn't been configured by default on your system. Plug your Ventoy USB into your working PC. Open the Ventoy folder you downloaded previously and double-click VentoyPlugson.exe. Select your Ventoy drive from the drop-down and click Start. The configuration page opens in your browser. In the left sidebar, click Global Control Plugin or look for Windows 11 install settings, depending on your Ventoy version. You're looking for 2 specific toggles. 0 means disable, and 1 means enable. Bypass Windows 11 hardware check. Enable this. This is the setting that tells Ventoy to inject a configuration into the Windows 11 boot process that skips Microsoft's TPM 2.0, Secure Boot, and CPU generation checks during setup, the exact checks that are blocking this 6th gen PC. Bypass online Microsoft account requirement. Enable this too. This lets you set up a local account during installation instead of being forced into Microsoft account sign-in. The changes are saved automatically. No need to click Save. Stop the Plugson server. If you haven't already downloaded the official Windows 11 ISO, go to Microsoft.com. That's the entire preparation. No rewriting the drive, no separate tool, just a file copy since Ventoy is already set up. Plug the Ventoy USB into your PC, power on, and enter the one-time boot menu. On this machine, that's the F12 key at startup. Select the Ventoy USB drive. When I booted up the PC, I noticed something. With Secure Boot enabled, I can't access Ventoy by clicking OK and adding the signature in Ventoy. This only happens on this PC, which isn't compatible with Windows. The solution would be to temporarily disable Secure Boot. The Ventoy boot menu appears, showing every ISO on the drive. Use the arrow keys to highlight the Windows 11 ISO and press Enter. You'll likely see Ventoy's secondary boot menu. Select Boot in Normal Mode. The Windows Setup loading screen appears. Files are loading from the ISO directly off the Ventoy partition. Windows Setup launches normally. Language, time and currency format, keyboard layout, click Next. Agree to the Windows 11 installation and click Next. Accept Microsoft's terms and conditions. At this point, I'll say it again. If you haven't backed up your data, stop everything and do that first before continuing. Select the main disk, which is where the old Windows installation is located. This is a primary partition. Click Next. The installation of Windows 11 Pro was selected automatically, which is fine for me. If you want to change anything, click Check Device Specifications. Now click Install. This is the critical moment. On an unmodified ISO, this 6th Gen PC would normally fail here or shortly after with the "This PC can't run Windows 11" message. With the bypass enabled through Ventoy's configuration, setup proceeds past this check without complaint. Since I'm connected to the internet, Windows automatically detected the digital license key associated with my PC, so the option to enter the license key is no longer available. Windows 11 begins copying files and installing. This proceeds exactly as it would on fully supported hardware. The PC restarts several times during this phase. Let each restart complete without interrupting. After the final restart, the out-of-box experience begins. This is where we verify the second bypass worked. Go through region and keyboard layout selection. When you reach network setup, you can connect to Wi-Fi or skip it. On the login screen, since we enabled the Microsoft account bypass in the Ventoy configuration, you should see the option to log in with a local account instead of being forced to log in via Microsoft. But it didn't work, so I'm going to bypass the Microsoft account manually. Press Shift and F10 on your keyboard. On some laptops, you may need to press Fn plus Shift and F10. Type the command start ms-chx:"local only." Enter a username and password. Complete the remaining OOBE screens, privacy settings, Cortana or assistant prompts, and let Windows finish preparing your desktop. Since we've covered this same goal using Rufus in a previous video, it's worth comparing the two approaches directly. Compared to Rufus, the installation time was over 30 minutes, whereas with Rufus, it had taken less than 20 minutes. Rufus writes a single dedicated USB for one Windows 11 install at a time, with very granular WUE options, bloatware removal, BitLocker disable, telemetry opt-out, and more, all configured per build. Ventoy keeps the ISO unmodified on a multi-boot drive and applies the bypass at boot time through its global plugin configuration, meaning the same Ventoy stick that holds your Windows 11 ISO can also hold Linux distros, recovery tools, and anything else without ever needing to be rewritten. If you only ever need to install Windows 11 on unsupported PCs with deep customization, Rufus still gives you more granular control. If you want one general-purpose boot drive that happens to also handle this scenario well, Ventoy is the more convenient long-term tool. Drop a comment with your own results if you try this on your unsupported hardware, especially what generation CPU and chipset you're working with. I'm curious how consistent this is across different older machines. A like and subscribe helps the channel, and I post practical Windows guides every day. Thanks for watching.